So here's a little public service announcement about hypoallergenic kittens and reputable online puppy websites. So first, the hypoallergenic kittens. I've heard of this a lot over several years, and somebody was looking for one recently and made me think I should talk about it. So there's no such thing. All right, you can pay $5,000 or $8,000 or $10,000 for a certain breed of a Russian cat, whatever the breed is that's hypoallergenic. They may tend to be less allergenic than other cats. There may be some tendency, but there's no such thing as a hypoallergenic cat. And the example I want to give is I've known at least a half a dozen people or more. I know that's not a very scientific number, but I've known several people that I've worked with in the veterinary industry, like vet techs and vet assistants, who are allergic to cats. Every single one of them, when a raw fed cat came in, they were not allergic to that cat. Okay, they're only allergic to the cats that are fed dry kibble, and that is because cats are obligate carnivores. People and dogs, we don't have to eat meat. I think dogs have to eat meat, but technically they don't have to. Some people do, some like humans, some do good as meat eaters, some are healthier or better as vegetarians or whatever, and we have that adaptability. Cats are strict meat eaters. They're strict carnivores. They're hunters. They always have been. They can't do it any other way. What happens is when we feed a cat dry kibble or the low quality, crappy, cooked, canned cat food you buy at the grocery store, it changes the bacteria in their body. It changes the oils. It changes the greases. It changes their skin. All that stuff on their skin, the exudate and the greasiness and the funky stuff in their hair, that's what you're allergic to, okay? You're not allergic to the cat. You're allergic to all that crap that's in their fur and on their coat. However, when cats are raised and fed on raw food, organs and bones and everything, just like they would eat in nature, if they killed a mouse, if they were in nature and they had to eat it to survive, they'd eat the whole thing, the organs, the bones, everything. When cats are fed that way with a commercially prepared raw diet with the organs, their skin and coat are clean and healthy, and people who are allergic to cats aren't allergic to them. So don't go looking for these websites. They're going to charge you $5,000 and $10,000 for a hypoallergenic cat, because the next step is it might be a scam. You might pay the money and not get the cat anyway. So we're not even going to go into that. We're just going to go into the fact that you can get a cat and feed it right, the way cats are designed to eat, and you won't have an allergy problem from it. Okay? So the other part of this post, hypoallergenic kittens, and then reputable puppy websites. People are wanting to buy puppies all the time. They're asking me about it all the time. So here's what I've seen. Here's my experience over many, many years. Well, first of all, I think most of us know nowadays, if you buy a pet at a pet store, it absolutely came from a puppy mill and it's unhealthy. And I think most people are trying not to do that anymore. So I hope that's the case. What people are doing instead is they're going to websites. Well, the people who run the puppy mills, who sell the puppies at the pet stores, they know you're not going to the pet store anymore. So they have these really pretty, cute websites. So if you go to a website and there's all these glamour shots of puppies, and they're wearing bow ties, and they're wearing little clothes, and they're on little backgrounds, and they're all pretty, that's a puppy mill, okay? Prove me wrong. That is a puppy mill. Pretty much everything you find on the internet is still a puppy mill. No matter how good it looks, no matter how reputable it seems to be, it's a puppy mill. Kitten mill, same thing, all the same. The only places you're going to find an animal from a breeder are a small handful of breeders who are breeding very specific lines for a very specific purpose, like cane corsos for protection work, or border collies and other herding dogs for actually working on the farm properly. People are still breeding those, okay, and that's okay. Breeding French bulldogs, for cute as they can be. I have French bulldog clients and they're super cute and I don't want to lose them, but French bulldogs and regular English bulldogs, the stocky ones, they can't be born naturally in nature. Their head is too big to come through their mom's birth canal. They're an unnatural thing. There's all these things breeders are doing that are just completely unnatural, and it's all puppy mill stuff. But back to what I was talking about, the ones that we kind of use for purpose, like herding dogs and protection dogs, I'm not 100% on board with breeding for any reason because there's so many strays, but I feel like those have a good reason. Those animals and breeders are not promoting their dogs on the internet websites, or at least they're not doing it with cute little pictures and bow ties and glamour shots. They are operating on word of mouth. There are people in the military and in the herding and the herding industry who know those people and know where to go get those dogs and will direct you to get one of those dogs if it fits your lifestyle, if it's the right dog for you and you can handle meeting the needs and activity that dog needs. Okay, those are not they're not posting pretty pictures on the internet and talking about how reputable of a breeder they are. All right, so that's your PSA. If it's on the internet with a pretty picture, it's a puppy mill. And if you really want a dog and you don't know what kind you want, go to the animal shelter. There's plenty of them there. They may not be perfect either, but you're doing, it's way better option. All right, thanks, bye.